No, I can't. Well, I will just make it then, and gather lots of it. Is there anyone here who would stop me? Is there anyone who would take my money and stop me from funding fossil fuels?
Me!
Here? Well, come, take, no! Oh, she's taking the earth. She is saving the earth. Take it. Well, I'm going. Now, I have no water. Now I have no food.
You can't drink
I just have oil-covered money. My colleague and I only have oil-covered money. We have no earth. The earth has been protected. We're here today. I gotta throw this money down. Thank you.
By the way, whose money is it?
Our money! This...
The people working at McDonald's or any of the other Mac jobs, yeah, 15 and fair is fair up to a point, but basically that money is going to feed this. And they don't give a damn about the little people, who is us, who are us. Grammar's terrible. And it's you guys that need to spread the message, okay? As I was saying earlier, on the route here, you all know about the global climate strike that's happening around the world. Greta got us going. Well, so did hundreds and thousands of wonderful young people, and before them, eco-activists of all stripes, even geezers like me, and many people, everybody here, all of you. It's our job to spread the word and make sure that it isn't sloughed off. It's very difficult to start a conversation about the climate with many people, but it has to start, and it has to be consistent, and it has to be science-based, and we know that it is. That's why we're scared. Again, does anybody want to try in this beautiful echoing tower? Anybody else like to say something at this point? Okay. Are we going to be going over to... yeah. Okay, hang on. Stefan, could you come here for a sec? Okay.
So, Ingrid Robbins coined the term limitarianism with an M, not a B, right? And the concept is that we have to put limits on what people can own and the wealth that they can acquire. Private sufficiency, public luxury, and not the other way around.
Yes!
What we got now is private luxury and public sufficiency. Just getting by with what we've got in our healthcare system and our schools, etc. So I'll just close with one little ironic comment. There's a silver lining in climate warning. The silver lining is that the rich will not have a place to dock their yachts. They will not have a place to land their private jets. And their mansions will be providing housing for a lot of people when this ship goes down.
Excellent. Yeah, there's little things like this. Do you know about Arizona airport problems? When the temperature goes up, the air, this is part of the science thing that I love, the air is less buoyant, it's less dense. So it would take them twice as long as the runways they have for the airplanes to take off. So in Phoenix, planes were grounded for days just because of that. So, and that's, I think that's what you were referring to about the jets, apart from not being able to use the fuel. Okay, is there anyone else who would like to say something? Thank you very much, by the way. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Do we want? Could we go? Could you lead us in a couple of chants? Because I mean, I really want to get you. This echo is great.
This echo is great. And I also just want to thank the sky for a moment for giving us this temporary reprieve from pouring rain. As I said, I came from Guelph last night, so I brought an umbrella but not a raincoat. So I was like, well, we're gonna see how wet we get. Wet business suit sounds really comfy. So I am very grateful to the sky for holding off for just long enough for us to have this great rally. I want to thank all of you for coming out. If you are a TD customer and you would like to send a message to TD, Deb over here has a sign that says green banks don't fund climate chaos. Not with my money, hashtag not with my money. So if you are a TD customer and you want the bank to know, I encourage you to take a picture or have Alex, who is right here, take a picture with your phone, post it on your social media, tag TD, hashtag not with my money, and say that you're a TD customer, because TD cares about its customers, but not enough to give them a future. So shame that TD cares enough about its customers in the short term to take their money and profit on their money, but does not care enough about their customers to give them a future, to give their grandchildren and their children a future. So, because of this glorious echo, and we want to send a message right to the top of TD Towers, right to Bharat Masrani, who is the CEO, and Bob Dorrance, who is the President of Securities, who is responsible for the decisions that are being made about financing fossil fuels. There is a person who makes those decisions. They are human beings and they have names. And they are choosing as humans to fund the climate crisis. So to Bob Dorrance and Bharat Masrani and Terry Curry and all of the executives in TD Bank, we say fossil banks.
No thanks!
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 Okay. Do you have another one?
No, I've just been going around handing these out. This is a mini poster of the climate strike tomorrow. A lot of people were confused because there was some on the 20th last Friday, and there's some this Friday, and that was because the world is not a simple place. So if anybody says, well, why are you so disorganized? We're not disorganized, we're mad. And we want to get the word out, as I said. So tomorrow we're expecting, well, on Facebook we've got close to 8,000
Been doing it for years, yeah.
Which scares me, but it also makes me feel really happy. Queen's Park and the police have been very cooperative. The police have to be. It's our right to do this. It is our right by the charter to do this. Express our opinions, assemble together in a peaceable way to tell the world our opinion. Anyway, so if you can show up tomorrow, I'll just outline the day. The park is open from 6 a.m. when I'll be there. But basically, the program starts at 11, and we have a wonderful lineup of speakers, a bunch of very different, coming from all angles. So it helps us understand how global warming is affecting many different communities around the world. Like one person's from Tibet, right? Tibet was recently called the third pole. And what's happening to the third pole? It's melting. How many people around that wonderful mountain and range of mountains are dependent on that water that freezes every winter? I can't imagine. None of us can.
India and Bangladesh.
Yeah, well, India, Bangladesh, and all throughout Mongolia and points north and east and west. Thank you. So at around 12:15, we expect to head out from the park. We'll do a big march. Not that big actually. We didn't want to make it too big, so it would be exhausting. We'll go along Wellesley, down Bay, across Queen, and back up to the park. And then we have an amazing concert that everybody will get a kick out of. And Greenpeace, if you get there in time, they're hiding now. Do I dare say it? They have a pleasant surprise for us. Let's just put it that way. I got to shout out to Ramel, did you want to say anything? No, it's okay? Okay, all right. Greenpeace has proven itself to be a brick, a rock in the climate movement, especially here in Toronto. Our little group, Toronto 350, many other groups have been relying on them. Extinction Rebellion is the newest one for support, and they have stepped up. And I just have to say how grateful I am personally, but our entire organization is as well. Okay, I'm going to give one last chance for people to, I know it's awkward, isn't it? Look at me, I'm standing here making a fool of myself. Yeah, okay, so he's a fool. But I'm a happy fool, all right? And if you want to say anything, thank you. Okay. Amelia, did you want to finish off with the world and maybe we could hand out some money?
So you're going to hand out money now? I love this. So I have a bunch more money somewhere. Here it is. So here I am today, a TD executive. Would my colleague please come? I have heard today the call of activists like you, inspiring people. And I am here to take my money. This money that we have been pouring onto our oiled-covered earth. I am here to take that money and let's give it out. Who here is a renewable energy executive? Anyone? Anyone? Hands? Hands? Oh, it looks like, oh yes, there's someone over there. Yes, could you give that money to the renewable energy executive? Is there anyone here who works in ecological restoration? Anyone here in ecological restoration? Yes, yes. How about you? Are you in ecological restoration? Please, let's give TD's money